And you're preaching and teaching and just hanging out and doing all kinds of things. But let me ask Courtney, what is one of the things that memorable experiences, one of the things you did as a team that God did through you down there that you can share about?
I think the most memorable team activity we did was the breakfast club. So in the mornings you get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and you get ready and you drive an hour to Tijuana and you go make breakfast for all these people who without you wouldn't have breakfast in the morning. And it was just crazy that it's 4 o'clock in the morning and everyone's all excited and happy and we're like ready to go. And I'm like, I'm so tired. How are you guys all so full of energy? It was just crazy. But then you get down there and you work and you clean, and it was actually really, really fun. And we were talking about it on the drive back to Door of Faith, the orphanage we were staying at. And the impact that we had just by making breakfast for these people, like, they might not have another meal for the whole day. So us getting up early in the morning to make them food is having such a lasting impact that we couldn't even understand. And it was super awesome to be a part of that.
I love that. It's a great project. We've been down there before. Yeah, I'm going to applaud that. Yeah, people, tremendous amount of need. And I want to say also, the Door of Faith Orphanage, where these guys were serving, this church has been serving down there since the 70s. It's just a long history of impact and people going down, and God just doing tremendous things. What about you, Brianna? What is something that you felt God did in you? A lot of times these mission trips, you feel like, man, God just did a work in my soul. What did that feel like for you?
So every morning, if you didn't go to the breakfast club, there was like a 15-minute quiet time where you could read the Bible and just spend time with God. And I was reading my Bible on my handy-dandy app because I lost my Bible and I was really sad. In Psalm 34, 19 through 20, it says, "The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. He protects all his bones, not one of them will be broken." And I just found that to be really incredible and applicable to my life, because right now, about a month ago, my dad was diagnosed with a pretty advanced form of cancer. And that was really, really hard to hear. And so it just gave me courage that, you know what, the Lord is with you always, and He will deliver you from your troubles. And it was, like, kind of put me in check, and I just was able to see that, like, these kids are orphans that we're serving, and they don't have any parents, and I can be happy that I have two parents that are together right now. And also that He delivers you from your troubles. And when I got home that week, I found out that they did blood tests after the chemo, and one of the tumor markers went down over 65%. And that's really
I love it. Thank you guys for sharing. They're sisters, by the way, so they're going through this stuff together in Mexico and at home. And I appreciate you being here. I want to pray for you and your family, and I want to thank you also as a church for supporting our missions programs day in and day out. There's just a tremendous work being done in our community, but also abroad, and through people like Brianna and Courtney and others. So let me pray for you guys. God, thank you for Brianna and Courtney. Just a beautiful young women that they are. Thank you for their willingness to go on this trip and serve. God, I pray for continued hope and strength in their family as they go through this tough time with their dad's cancer. I pray for continued healing and restoration over his body. But God, we thank you for the inspiration they are. Be with Brian as he brings your word, Lord. Open up our hearts. Continue to change all of us, Lord. We love you. In Jesus' name.